this resonated with so many people. And that was a huge honor too, because if my work resonates, I'm doing my job. I've always had this kind of fascination with like Soviet era propaganda, mostly because the positioning of the figures is really, really effective, right? They're always kind of focused on the same thing, they're close together. So I kind of started pulling images from that because they always showed people working together. I'm not trying to say that I'm mimicking propaganda in any way, but the designs are always really, really effective. So I really liked this image, and that's where I pulled that circular shape from, was these welders working in a pipe. I thought that was really cool, and it's something you don't see a lot. And then my job is to start piecing it into my own art piece. I literally take a photo of the wall and overlay my design in Photoshop. For those who don't know, the angle we work at, it's a 45-degree angle. We're attached with climbing harnesses and ropes, and so all of my paint is attached to me, my mock-up's in my hand, and you're basically just leaning over at that angle and working all day. And so what I do is like I tilt it in Photoshop at that 45 degrees and I stretch it to how long my design is going to be. So it was 60 feet long, so it elongated everything and kind of pushed it back. What I was doing before was like freehanding everything. My first mural was 60 feet long, the next one was 100 feet long, and I've eyeballed everything I've done until this point. And I wanted this to be a very realistic piece that I haven't done before, and I knew this had to be the process. I basically kind of eyeballed what that primer shape was going to be, had Polo take a picture of it. These are all 2 foot by 2 foot squares that I had helper come and snap those lines, and then I hand painted every bit of those in with a brush. And then that gives me the sky view that I can overlay this on. From there I could see, here's my primer that I eyeballed. I had to fix it so I could use those grids there to fix everything that I had done already. I'm 5 foot something. These welders are 12 and 16 feet tall. And so with that grid, I could really just start kind of paint by number. I would have like these, like literally pieces of paper with that grid printed out, all numbered. And then I would go stand on top of it and spray paint in. Super tedious, but this is the part that you really want to nail, because then your map is done. If this looks good, basically you can start playing, you know what I mean? You're still showcasing your skill, because this is still incredibly difficult, but it's just way easier than guessing and filling all that in. And I had the most wonderful time blending this piece, and that's really what makes this piece stand out, is those big gradients and blending all that paint wet, which is my specialty essentially. I'm an Aries, I don't like preparation. I like to just jump into things, and so I'm trying to have a little bit more strategy and discipline, because I know I can make better and better stuff if I do that. I'm a goth. That's the answer, gotta stick with the style. I think that's what contributed to this project turning out really well, was that freedom to just make it exactly what I wanted it to be. And I'm grateful for all the jobs I get, but it's really interesting how different this is, because it's mine all the way. Thank you so much to the Insight Fund, to Redline Denver, and to the Andy Warhol Foundation for funding me. This is a massive honor. It's been just an incredible journey, and it's really contributed to the community and to my personal growth as an artist.